Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. Wanted to take a quick review on multiplying two digits by multi-digit numbers. So there's two ways that we're going to review this. The first one is by using partial products boxes, and I'll have two different examples for those, and then showing you guys in real time with standard algorithm. So if we take a look at partial products first, what we want to recognize is either side, it doesn't matter where, but we want to split things up into their place values in tens and ones. So I'm weird. I like putting the bigger number up top. So 50 and 6. I'm going to draw a line, make it look bigger. 50 is greater than 6. And then I'm going to break up 20 and 3. So I should have my 4 boxes. So I tell my students, first, ignore the zeros and just multiply the single numbers. So 5 times 2 gets me 10. And this one, it's a hidden 0. So now I just add my other 2 zeros. I have 1 here and I have 1 here. So I have to add in 2 zeros. And I'm done. So now I'm going to multiply 20 times 6. So 2 times 6, that gets me 12, and I have just 1 0 here, so I just add in 1 0. Continuing on, I have 50 times 3, so 5 times 3, that gets me 15, and I have 1 0, so I just drop that down, and I end with 150. And then the last one, easy, 3 times 6, that gets me 18. So now that I have all of these together, I need to add them all up. And for me, I like to go greatest to least. So I have 120 here, and I have 18, and I have to add these all up. So 8 plus all those zeros gets me 8. 5 plus 2, that gets me 7, plus 1, that gets me 8. 1 plus 1 plus 0 gets me 2, and I have 1 left over. So when I rewrite this, I want to go 1,288, and I circle my answer. So when I multiply 23 times 56, that gets me 128. So in real time, whoops, let me bring that back. There we go. I'll show you the standard algorithm way. So the first one, I'm going to do this in green. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 6. That gets me 18. So I have to put an 8 down here, and I carry the 1. Now I'm multiplying 3 times 5, which gets me 15, plus 1 gets me 16. When I'm done with this, I want to cross off that 1, and I cancel out that 3 because I'm done multiplying with it, and I add a 0. Now I shift over to the 2. So 2 times 6, that gets me 12, and I carry the 1. And now I'm multiplying 2 times 5, that gets me 10, plus 1 gets me 11. And when I am done, I add these up, so I get 8. 6 plus 2 gets me 8, 2, and 1. So when I add these all up, I will have the same answer as my partial products, 1,288. Both ways get you the same way to go about it. This is the more traditional way, and this is the way that I really try to get my on grade level or above grade level students to focus on. If they're below grade level, this is the one that I really focus on, making sure that they understand this. Then let's say if we're multiplying by 3 digits, so I just do the same thing. I want to separate these into my place values. So I have my hundreds place right here, I have my tens, and I have my ones. So I want to separate that as well. So I'm going to have 500. That's going to be a really big box. And then I'm going to have a 60 and a 2. So I'm going to break that up, and then I have 23, so same thing, 20 and 3. I'm gonna make those really small. So same thing, 2 times 5, I'm just multiplying these two. 2 times 5 gets me 10, but I have 1, 2, 3 zeros. So I have to add in 1, 2, 3 zeros and add my comma. Then I multiply 2 times 6. That gets me 12. And I have 2 zeros left over. I have to slide and drop 1. Then I move over to 2 times 2. That gets me 4. And I have 1 0 that I have to slide over. So I slid it over and I go there. Now I go 3 times 5. That gets me 15. And I have 2 zeros that I need to drop. So I drop those 2 zeros down. I add my comma. And we're good to move on. So 3 times 6. That gets me 18. And I have 1 0 that I need to drop down, so I drop that down. The last box, 3 times 2, that gets me 6. So now, same thing, I need to add these all up. So I'm gonna add 10,000 plus my next big one, 1,500, 1,200, I have 180, I have 40, and I have 6. So I want to add these all up. 6 plus all those zeros gets me 6. 8 plus 4, that gets me 12. Carry the 1. And I have 5, 7, 8, 9. And I have 1 plus 1, that gets me 2 and 1. So I end up with 12,926. Same thing, right? I have 562 times 23. So I am going to start with my green. I go 3 times 2. That gets me 6. Now I go to the middle. 3 times 6. That gets me 18, and I have to carry my 1. Now I go 3 times 5. That gets me 15, but I have to add 1, so that gets me 16. I'm done multiplying, so I have to cross off, and I cross off, and I add a 0. Now I shift over to 2 times 2. That gets me 4. 2 times 6. That gets me 12, and I have to carry the 1. Now 2 times 5, that gets me 10, plus 1 gets me 11. Now I just have to add these all up, so that gets me 6. 8 plus 4 gets me 12. I carry the 1. 6 plus 2, that gets me 8, plus 1 gets me 9. 1 plus 1 gets me 2, and 1 plus 0 gets me that, and I circle or box my answer. I get the same answer for each problem. Either way works out fine. So that is a brief video on partial products versus standard algorithm. Find which one that works best for you and stick with it. If you want to challenge yourself, obviously go try and do the standard algorithm, but other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.